And that was my 6 a.m. morning routine. Really, that's my morning routine pretty much every single day. Just sometimes I start my days a little bit earlier. I don't wake up at 6 a.m. every single day. Sometimes it's like 6:30, 7, usually not past 7:30. I try to be in my office by 9 o'clock, so I like to have quite a few things done before that time. But in the mornings, I love to do just some stretches in bed before I get out of bed. I focus on like digestion stretches, which is really like kind of twisting the body around. I like to work on some deep breathing. Of course, my skincare routine, I always run through that. I love doing something like the ice roller in the morning, just kind of helps to cool and depuff my face. I think the morning is a great time to journal and really set any sort of intentions throughout the day. I also like to listen to just a short meditation on one of my favorite apps. It's called Insight Timer. I usually just do like a 2 to 3 minute meditation, usually of affirmations of the day and what I want my day to look like, or confidence or energy or whatever it is that I am trying to focus on that day. I also love to do my gratitude journaling in the morning. Of course, moving my body. I try to get outside pretty quickly after waking up to take my dog on a walk. We live in Las Vegas and it has gotten quite a bit chillier as we have entered into November. So usually in the warmer months, I'm trying to get us out the door at least before 7, because truly by like 8 o'clock, it can be very, very warm. But I'm kind of prolonging us a little bit and getting us outside just a little bit later so it's a little bit warmer. But my dog here is Aries and she's a fashion queen. She loves to pick out her sweaters every single day. She's really been on a kick with this green fleece jacket, which is very surprising because she has her favorites and it usually hasn't been this green jacket, but like, I'm feeling it for her. I have a goal of doing 10,000 steps every single day, and just getting out first thing in the morning helps. Of course, getting out sunshine, fresh air, vitamin D. I cycle sync my workouts. So right now I've just been focusing on Pilates at home. Sometimes I'll go to the gym and do an incline walk on the treadmill as well, especially because it helps me get more steps. But this morning I did some more stretching. I like to do a little ab routine every day, and then I focus on whatever my workout may be. So today was just Pilates. I followed a video from Move with Nicole, I believe is her YouTube channel. So I like to get my workout done in the morning because once I start working, and again, I try to be in my office by 9. Sometimes I'm doing work on my phone. Sometimes in the mornings, I like to put together like a little vlog from the day before to share on TikTok or Instagram stories. But once I like get in my office and start with emails, content, editing, my day just flies by. So I will look up from my computer at, 6 p.m. and be like, ah, like, now what am I gonna do? So I try to get my workouts done in the morning. A few other things that I do in the morning, of course, is trying to get my water intake in. I sleep with water next to my bed. That helps me out. As soon as I wake up, I try to drink water. Throughout doing my skincare routine, I'm trying to drink my water. I have the water bottle that has the times on it and then you refill it. I just got mine off Amazon. I can link it if you'd be interested in it. I do also do some sort of juice shot most mornings, whether it be turmeric, ginger. Those are my two main ones that I get from Trader Joe's. Sometimes a propolis shot. Usually if I'm on my period, I'll do that one. But today I just did the turmeric shot, which I really don't mind. I do have dates in the morning. I get medjool dates from Trader Joe's also. And I have 2 of those every day on an empty stomach. They're a good source of fiber, and I actually just think that they're really yummy. So I try to have at least a bunch of water, my dates. Sometimes I'll have other fruit like a banana. I'll do a yogurt with some strawberries in it, something like that. I'm not a big breakfast eater, but I usually try to have a little bit of like fruit in the morning or something along those lines, or sometimes I'll just do like a tea. I try to have at least something in my system, especially if I know that I'm going to Starbucks. I do what I call 2-a-days, and today I knew that I was gonna be going to Starbucks because I got my nails done. So I was like, I don't drink coffee anymore, but I drink like matchas or chais. But obviously there's sugar in it, there can be dairy in it. And I just try to have other things in my stomach before I go to Starbucks. I used to be like, how quickly can I get to Starbucks? This is the first thing I'm having every day. And I've really learned how terrible that is for your digestion. Not that you need to like never drink it again or never drink coffee again, but having something else in your system first is really good for you. I also try to tidy up my kitchen. I have a really large kitchen counter and it gets so cluttered so quickly with mail, just other things for me, things for my dog. So I really strive for every morning to just clear it off and clean the countertops. Sometimes if it's clean, I'll focus on another area. Sometimes I can't get to it every day. I mean, you know, life is about balance. You can't wake up early and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed every single day. You can't work out every single day. You can't strive for perfection every single day. So a balance is great. I do what I call two-a-days. If I have like a good habit, I try not to miss it more than 2 days in a row. Like if I go 2 days without cleaning my countertop, it's like all over. It is so hard to come back from. So I try to make sure not to go longer than that. Or something like Starbucks. I try not to have Starbucks more than 2 days in a row. And that's kind of like how I keep it balanced. So I don't miss a workout more than 2 days in a row. If I don't work out Saturday and Sunday, I'll work out Monday. I'll probably have worked out Friday. Maybe I sneak in like a Sunday workout. Then I'm like, hey, you know what? Maybe I can take Monday off, but I know I'll come back Tuesday. That sort of thing. So that's how I stay balanced, because I think striving for like living a perfect life all the time is just not really realistic. But that's just a little bit of my routine. I am also a business owner, so sometimes in the morning I am packing orders. Sometimes I have to get on my computer right away. Sometimes I have early morning meetings because I am PT, so I'm like behind everybody. So it's not uncommon for me to have 7, 8 a.m. meetings sometimes. Sometimes I'm trying to get a YouTube video out that day. So as someone who, you know, is self-employed and works from home, my schedule can look a little bit different, but those are just some of the main things that I try to do with my morning routine. And I really like it. I feel like my morning routine helps me be productive. It helps me get things done that I would normally put off if I just immediately started working. I used to be much more of a night owl, and I would wake up late and I would stumble right into my office and start working. And then I really lost a lot of the self-care side of things. And I think that self-care is so important. I've been on a health journey this past year, really learning about stress, really learning about sleep, and just ways to be able to take care of yourself. And one thing when I was kind of like, what made me want to get a morning routine was I would listen to all these podcasts, I would watch videos, I would listen to books with successful business people, with successful entrepreneurs, and especially women that I really looked up to. And so many people, nearly all of them, would talk about their morning routine and how it was so helpful for them and how it helped them be more productive and how it helped them also take care of themselves. And so it was a few years ago, probably 3 years ago, that I started gradually trying to wake up a little bit earlier and carving out a little piece of my morning to do something for myself, whether it be journaling or whatever it may be. And over time, it didn't happen right away, but I definitely started to flip the switch and become more of a morning person than a night person. And I actually enjoy that so much more, because sometimes it's night, it's like I could keep going forever. Like I could work until 4 a.m., which I have done many times. But then it's really sacrificing your sleep unless you're sleeping in until, I just felt like I was on a bad cycle. So I've been thinking about doing a video of some of the tips that helped me start to create a morning routine and to be able to wake up earlier. So if you'd like to see that, you could definitely let me know. So I wanted to share with you what my morning routine looks like as a full-time content creator, a small business owner, an author, a dog mom, and just a woman living her best life in Las Vegas with her sweet dog right here. So I hope you enjoyed seeing a peek at my morning routine. I would love to know, what routines or rituals do you have in the morning? Do you think you're more of a morning person, or are you still more of a night owl? Do you wish it was different? I of course would love to know. I hope that you leave those in the comments. As always though, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and we'll see you in our next video. Say bye. Goodbye. Oh, so beautiful.